Hi everyone, Ravi this side. Welcome to Engineering Adda. Today in this video, we are going to discuss about the output parser of Spring AI. So there are two videos already I have published on the Spring AI, and you can go and watch it out in the Spring AI playlist. So in the first video, we have discussed how we can integrate Spring AI in our Spring Boot application. There we have discussed about the chat models, which is coming from the OpenAI. In the second video, we have discussed about the prompt API, and we are using the model as a OpenAI. And in this video, we are going to see what is output parser, and the model that we are going to use is again the OpenAI. So let me tell you that there are various models available, or you can say the AI models available in the Spring AI that you can use in order to do your work in the Spring Boot. Okay, so there are like OpenAI model, there is a Azure OpenAI, there is a AWS, there is a Hugging Face, and there is a Olema. So there are so many AI models available in Spring AI that you can use, but here we are going to use the OpenAI. Okay, so this is the introduction. Now let me try to tell you what is output parser is. So let's say you have created a Spring Boot application and you have created a chat bot. Okay, so what is happening in the chatbot is you have created one API, you are sending some prompts there, and then you are getting the result out of that prompt. So let's say you have given a prompt like tell me a joke, and you are getting a joke. But the response that you are getting from the AI models is not structured. It is coming as a string, or it is not coming as a structured way that you want to, like how you want to get it. Okay, so let's say the response that you're getting from the AI models is not structured. It is not in the form of Java objects. Then how you can parse those responses in the form of Java objects or arrays list. So how you can do that? That is what we are going to discuss here, and that is what the output parser will help you. So let's say you have developed a API, which is a prompt API, and you're sending some prompt there, you're getting a response. That response is not in a structured way. How you can convert that response in a Java object, or you can say the custom object that you have created, that is what we are going to see here. So let's get started. For that, let me try to come out of it and go to the IntelliJ and try to create one application here. So let's say we are in the IntelliJ, and let me try to create the application. So we are good to go. Now let me try to close it and go to this menu. And here, let me try to tell you that I'm using the IntelliJ Ultimate version. So directly, I can create this Spring Boot application from IntelliJ itself. If you're not using it out, then what you have to do is you have to go to the Spring IO, and there you can, like you can see this site, you have to go there, and then there you can create the same application. The same page will pop up there, and you can create the same way how I'm creating it here. So select the Maven here and just provide the name of your application. So let's say it is a Spring AI output parser demo. Okay, now just select the JDK Java and go next. Now let me try to select the starter dependency like Lombok and Spring Web. And apart from that, the other dependency that we need will directly go to the Spring AI, and from there we'll try to use it. So just open it in a new tab and wait for a few seconds. Once the configuration is being done, once the dependency are downloaded, we can start our development. So let me try to close this application. This is not needed. Let me try to wait here. Now before going to do the actual let me try to walk you through the Spring AI. So go there to the Spring AI and just show you about the output parser and how we can use it in our application. So this page contains the overview of Spring AI. You can read it out. In the previous video, we already have discussed these things. So we are going to Spring AI API, and there you will find the API that is provided by the Spring AI. You can see embeddings API, chat completion API, prompt API is there, output parser, ETL pipeline, vector database, evaluation testing, everything is listed down here that Spring AI provides you. We have discussed about the chat completion API and the prompt, and we are going to discuss about the output parser here. Now, if you'll go down, you will find the details about the Spring AI chat completion API here. Now let me try to go to this chat completion API, and there you will find the details about the chat completion API. You can use it out. If you will see here, after the chat completion, there are the models that they have provided that you can use. You can use either OpenAI chat, you can use the Azure OpenAI chat, you can use Olema chat, Amazon Bedrock, Hugging Face, Vertex AI. This was not earlier, but now they have introduced this Vertex AI as well. So these are the chat models that you can use. We are going to use the OpenAI. So if you'll go to this OpenAI chat, you will find how you can set up your Spring Boot application for the OpenAI. So this is the prerequisite. You can see that you have to create an OpenAI account, and then what you have to do is you have to generate a key, and then you have to paste it out with this dependency in your application.properties file. So you can see that with this spring.ai.openai.api-key is the key, or you can say the property key that you have to use, and you have to paste out, or you have to provide the token that you have generated. I will tell you how you can do that. In the previous video, we have already discussed those things. But yeah, again, I will tell you how you can create your OpenAI account, and then how you can generate the token inside the OpenAI, and then how you can use it in your application. Once you are done with that, what you have to do is you have to use this dependency, and this is for the auto configuration. So if you want to manually configure the OpenAI in your Spring Boot application, you have to go down and you will find the other dependency here. You can see this, this is the one which you can use, and you can do the manual configuration of OpenAI, and below are the codes how you can manually configure your OpenAI in your Spring Boot application. But we are not going to do this thing manually. We are going to use this dependency, and we are going to let Spring Boot automatically configure our application for the OpenAI. Okay, so this is the thing. Now let me try to walk you through the OpenAI tab and tell you how you can create your OpenAI account, and then how you can create your key here. So there is a two-way. What you can do is you can sign up here and create your OpenAI account, or there is a way like you can either continue with the Google. So if you already have logged in with your Google accounts, then you can continue with it, and then sign up, and then try to create a OpenAI account. They will ask you about your information like your name and your company details, so you can skip those things. You can provide your name and all, but you can skip the company details, and then you can create your OpenAI account. I already have created, so I'm just going to log in there. Let me try to tell you one thing again. When you fill your details, they will try to cross verify with your phone number. So just provide your phone numbers, and then they will send you one OTP on your phone number, and you can just provide those OTP and then set up your account. So these are the information that they will need. I already have created, so I'm just going to log in. So just continue with the Google, and then let me try to log in there. So you can see that I am inside the OpenAI homepage, and here you will see in the left corner, these are the menus like playground, assistant and all. The fourth one is API keys. So you have to go there, and you have to create your own API key here. Okay, I already have created one, but I'm just going to create a new one so that I can show you how you can create it out. Don't try to use it. I will delete it after uploading my video, so it won't be effective. So try to create your own and try to use it out. So create a new secret key, and here you have to provide the secret key. So let's say test key, and create one key here, and just copy your secret key and keep it somewhere on the notepad so that you can use it out. So just let me try to do that, and paste it here. Just done. Let me try to delete the first one. Okay, and now we are good with the OpenAI. And what about, okay, let me try to come here. So we are good with the OpenAI. We have created the OpenAI account. We have generated the key, and we kept the key on the safe place. Now what we have to do is we have to explore about the this output parser. Okay, so before going to explore about the output parser, let me try to set my Spring Boot application that we have developed with the OpenAI. So here you can see that these are the dependencies that you need to add. Before going to add this dependency, let me try to tell you what you need to add. So if you'll go to this chat completion API, if you'll go down, okay, let me try to come out the Spring AI and go to the getting started, and there you will find this repository. So you have to copy this repository and go to your application, try to go to the pom.xml file, and downside inside the, like after the build, you have to paste it out and then load your Maven here. Now what you have to do is, after putting this repository here in your pom.xml file, you have to go to this Spring AI again and go to the Spring AI API and go to this chat completion API, go down and go to the OpenAI chat and go down, copy this auto-configured dependency for the Spring OpenAI and go to your application again, go to the dependencies section and try to put this dependency there and again load your Maven here. Okay, so you are good with the setup of your application with the Spring OpenAI. Now what you have to do is just let it download the dependency and resolve the dependency. Once it is done, start doing the development. Before going to do the development, let me try to walk you through about the output parser. So go to your OpenAI again, Spring AI again, and go to this output parser, and there you will find that what is output parser. So the output parser interface allow you to obtain structured output. For example, mapping the output to a Java class or an array of values from the string-based output of AI models. So this is what output parser will do. If you'll go down, you will find that output parser is an interface. It extends the format provider, and this is there is a parser which is a functional interface here, and there is a method inside it which is parse, which is taking a string and then returning a t as an output. And there is a interface format provider, you can say, which help us in getting the format. Now these are the available implementation, and I am going to use one of the example which they have already provided and try to create one API here. So you can see that this is the API that they have provided. We are going to use it out. So what this API is doing is, once you will hit this API, it will try to have one prompt here, and this prompt will give you generate the filmography of an actor in the particular format. So you have to provide the actor name and the format in which you want to store your detail. Okay, so let's say we are providing the actor name here and the format that we want to store. So this format can be any Java object that you want to store your output in. So let's say you have created one custom object, or you can say custom class, where you want to store your details that you are getting from this API. So let's say we want to store it in the actor films. Okay, and that actor films is a class which is having two variables. One is the actor and another is the list of movies that actor has did. So this is how you can create your custom class, and you can store your output from the AI models in that custom class through the output parser. So this is what we are going to see here. So first of all, we are going to create a class with the actor films and have these details there, and then we are going to develop this API. And in this API, we are having one prompt which is generating the filmography of a particular object in the particular format, and then we are storing those details in the class that we have created here as an object. Okay, so let me try to do those things. Okay, so before going to do that, let me try to copy this piece of code and go to IntelliJ and try to go to the source, go to main, go to Java, and here let me try to create one package entity, and there we'll try to create the DTO called as actor films. Okay, so just let's say entity dot actors films, and we have created the package. Inside that we have the class actor films. Okay, you can see that I already had copied this piece of code. I pasted it out there. Now let me try to import this list here, and we are good now. You can see that we have to provide the getter and setters and toString. So just try to annotate this with @ all argument constructor, and I'm just going to use the constructor here as well. And for getter and setter, you can use the data, and toString also is covered inside the @ data annotation. So we are good to go. Now, if we'll go to this output parser, you can see that this is the API that we are going to develop. Now let me try to copy this and come here, create one class, and that is, let's say, output parser controller. Okay, and there what it is, okay, there we'll try to put this piece of code. Before let me try to annotate this class with @ rest controller. So just annotate this with @ rest controller, and get mapping also you have to import. You have to import the class actor films that we have created, and these are the request parameters, and we have to import the output parser as well. Now we have to import the prompt template. Make sure that these things that you are importing is coming from the respective class that you want to import from. Okay, so if you'll go up, you can see that this generation is coming from the Spring framework.ai.chat. Similarly, the prompt is coming from the AI itself, from template is coming from the AI, and this bean output parser is also coming from the AI. So you have to keep in mind that the details are coming from the right places, the right libraries. Okay, and you need this chat client here to call this method of the chat client. So how you can create this chat client? You have to auto add the chat client here in your class. So just auto add the chat client, private chat client, and we are good now. So we are good with the development. Let me try to show you the whole flow. So what we did is we have auto add the chat client here. In the previous video, we have discussed about the chat client. You can go and watch it out. So we have auto add the chat client here. Because we are doing the automatic configuration, Spring Boot has already configured our chat client in our application, so that directly we can come here and auto add it out. We are not going to create the bean because we are not doing the manual configuration and all. So we are directly using it out through auto add. Now here you can see we have the get mapping, and what it is doing is it is taking actor and only actor, I think. Yeah, it is taking actor as a request parameter. So by default, the actor has set to Jeff Breeze. You can change this value. Okay, so we are taking actor as a request parameter, and then we have one string value, which is the prompt for us. Okay, which is the user message. So here what is happening here is we are creating one prompt, and in that prompt, what we are asking the AI model is to generate the filmography for an actor. And we are passing this actor in that message, and the format also we are passing that in this format we want the responses. We have this string message, we are using that, and we are creating a prompt template. Okay, and then we are converting this prompt template in the form of prompt, and then we are passing this prompt to the call method of the chat client, and then we are getting the result. Whatever result we are getting in the form of generation, and then we are passing this generation and getting the result in the DTO or in the custom class or in the custom object that we have created, which is actor films, and then returning it out. So this is the whole flow. Now let me try to run this application. Okay, before going to run this application, what you have to do is you have to go to the application properties file, and here you have to set your OpenAI key that you have generated. So how you can set it out? Again, you have to go to the Spring AI, and there you will find those details here. So if you go to the Spring AI API, go to the chat completion API, and if you'll you have to go to the OpenAI chat, and you will find here that how you can generate it out and then how you can use it. So this is the property that you have to use in order to set your key. So copy these properties, paste it here, and then the key that you have generated, you have to copy this out and assign this. So we are good now. Now let me try to run this application and try to go to the controller here. and then try to hit this API from the postman. So copy this piece of code, let our application be up and running, and then we can hit our API. So you can see that our application is up and running on the port number 8080, and you have to open the postman there to hit your API. So go to the postman and try to replicate this API. You can see our application is up on the port number 8080 locally. So the URL would be http localhost 8080, and then you have to provide this additional get mapping API that you have created. Okay, so come here. I already have created this thing, so don't worry. So you can see this would be the URL. Our application will be up locally on the port number 8080, and then the additional mapping that you have created for the get mapping you have to put there, which is AI output, and then in the request parameter you are seeing that we are passing the actor here. So you can pass the actor that you want to pass. So let's say I just want to pass the Tom Cruise here and want to get the result of the list of films that Tom Cruise had did. So just send it out and then wait for a few seconds and we'll get the response. So you can see that we are getting the response here, and it is in the 200, and let me try to pretty, yeah. So you can see that this is how we are getting the result. We are getting the result like actor is this, and then the list of movies of that actor. Okay, so we are getting the result in a structured way, in the way or in the custom object that we have created. If you'll go to your application, you will find that this actor films has these two variables or two you can say details like actors and the movies, which is a list of a string. And the same way we are getting the result here, which is actor and the list of movies that actor has did. So this is how you can use the output parser, and you can parse your output from the AI models in the custom object or in the Java object that you are comfortable in. And if you want to store those details, you can store it later on the database. So this is about the video, guys. If you like the video, please hit the like button and please subscribe the channel for more such content. Thanks.